Hey, it's Wesley Rocha, founder and CEO of LinkU and creator of LinkU TV. And in this episode of LinkU TV, we're going to be talking about the new age of farming. And as you know, farming has been used forever and is used by agents to really target specific neighborhoods and kind of become that agent of choice in that community. And today we have Nicole, which is a marketing advisor. She works with agents and brokers every single day, including our clients. So tell me, Nicole, what would you say is the most common ways that agents are marketing or using farming today?
Well, obviously a lot of market updates, what's been sold recently, doing that through mail or email, just listed or just sold flyers. They do cold calling, which we all love, right?
I love cold calling. A good cold call in the morning is really how I like to start my day.
It's like right up there with knocking on doors, right?
Okay, yeah. Some agents do that.
Yeah.
And not they don't go they just go to every door. That's a lot of work.
Yes. FSBOs and like expired listings, they'll call them.
Okay. That's been a strategy in use for a while.
Yeah.
They get lists, they buy lists with all kinds of numbers and stuff on there and
yes.
Have you sold your listing yet?
There's also just like listings in the area. Going to them.
Like expired listings?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hey, you didn't sell your house yet? Maybe it's time for a new agent.
Somebody better.
Or
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. You will be better because you're watching this. You're going to be using these strategies.
Yes, and also open houses. Really just any way that they can get in front of somebody is usually
right.
That's most agents' approaches.
So, those are pretty traditional methods, I'd say. Open houses, sending out mailers, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Very common traditional ways that are used by a lot of agents nowadays. However, things are changing. The methods that everybody knows now are actually slowly dying. Like
sad,
slow painful death. Because the time that it takes, the amount of effort that it takes, the cost, it's getting so expensive. Postcards now and everything.
I feel like people also get creeped out when you show up at their door nowadays. It's like nobody's used to that
I don't think
anymore.
anyone answers their door anymore. You'll probably actually end up you'll probably end up on Facebook with your photo like this, with what's going on in the neighborhood. They say, "No, this guy's at my door. You guys better watch out. He's going to every door in the neighborhood." Yeah. And then who knows? They might peg you as a predator in the area. So those old things just aren't really aren't working anymore, and they're just not as effective.
Yes,
they're clearly just not as effective.
So most agents are stuck in the past. They're trying methods that don't quite work nowadays. Would you agree?
I would agree, and I think what it is I think a lot of agents are more fearful and scared to move forward. You see, you and I, we've been in this industry for a while. I've been doing online marketing since there was GoTo.com, and that's, if you don't know, GoTo came before Google, okay? And a lot of you guys are like, what the hell is he talking about? That's how long I've been doing this, but I've relied on it, and I've been kind of getting used to it. Even Facebook was kind of a new thing. I wasn't really sure if Facebook would really work. I didn't really understand it, and they didn't really have an app platform back then that was easy to use. It was actually very cumbersome and hard. But now, the way everything is, it's been much easier. But again, people are really just stuck in those old ways because they're scared. Like, well, hey, I'm sending out. I have an agent. She's sending out postcards for sold and just listed, spending $300 for every time that goes out.
Yeah.
Well, how is it working? It's not working good. I will tell you, it's not working very good. But I'm supposed to mail stuff, and so they just want to do that because it's very
the tried and true. So they feel
right
because
for
that's
many
what
years.
A lot of brokerages are telling them,
and that's what's in the training and everything else. Things are changing. Things are very changing. And to be more specific, farming is moving online now. Yeah. It's moving online, and it is cheaper, and you can be way more strategic. You have all the tracking methods as well, and it's, like I said, it's way cheaper. Think about it. The cost of sending a postcard is 25 cents if it's like bulk and organized and sorted and all, as effective as possible. Otherwise, it could be 30-something cents per postcard that you send out. Now, check this out. On Facebook, and let me explain that in detail. When you send out a postcard, right, someone receives that postcard in the mail. And with all the mail going out right now, they may or may not see it. A lot of times, I have no time to go through ads, let alone, I hardly get to my bills. My bills are late because I just have a stack of mail. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So I put everything on auto pay. And a lot of people do the same thing with online, auto pay, email billing. You get your statements online, all that stuff. Everyone's just relying online. So you get mail. There's still tons of mail. And a postcard, hopefully they look at that. And if they do see it, how much did it cost for that impression? That's an impression. When someone sees your ad, that's an impression. Yeah. The thing is with postcards is not everybody is going to see that or hold it in their hands. A lot of times it literally goes from the mailbox.
I'll tell you right now, I check my mail, I take out the bills, and whatever's left, trash immediately.
Exactly. It goes right into the trash. And so when you really think about the cost of impression, you're possibly paying a few dollars just for someone to look at your postcard.
And then throw it away.
And throw it away. And then maybe, just maybe, someone will hold on to that postcard and call you when they're ready to list. Yeah. And maybe one of them might even be in the market to sell now. Maybe. So there's a lot of hoping going on when it comes to mailing out stuff. But on Facebook, you can get someone to see your ad for about a penny. 1 penny. Or less. In some cases, less than a penny. It could be half a penny.
And isn't it true then that you're actually able to track it as well?
You can track it because you're going to see how many... Can you get a report through your post office and say, hey, Mr. Postman, I just sent out all these postcards. Can I get a report so you can show me how many people looked at mine?
Exactly.
No, I have no idea. I'm not freaking sitting in their house. I can't tell you that, right? So with Facebook does tell you how many impressions you got. Exactly. So you can figure, okay, well, I got 3,000 impressions. It cost me $33 or whatever. And whatever that comes out to, about a penny each or less is what I've seen. But then you could go better than that. You could go, that's just seeing it. Right. So if you simply wanted to accomplish what your postcards are doing, you literally would need to just run ads that look like your postcards and have someone see them. And then maybe someone will do something further, right?
So really it's the same thing, but just a lot cheaper.
Way, way cheaper. And that's like at the minimum level of Facebook ads is what I'm farming on Facebook. Because on Facebook, you could essentially target your zip codes, you can target your audience. Now you can narrow in. Now imagine you're sending those postcards only to people who were showing behaviors that they might be likely to move soon in the next few months. They're doing things online that might say, hey, this person looks like they might move. Just send postcards to those people.
I actually had that conversation with a client. He was saying, his office is still avidly doing, stuff in mail. And I said, well, wouldn't you feel a lot better about sending out all those postcards if you knew that the addresses you were sending them to were actually people who are interested,
right? That
have indicated they may be moving soon? And he's like, well, yeah. And that's exactly what you get if you get someone to fill out a form on Facebook, and even if you only get their address, now that postcard can actually mean something.
That's actually a good point, because you could then, with your ads, you could do more than just have them look at the ad. A postcard, they could just look at it. Right. But on an ad, they could click on it. And that you could send them to a landing page, maybe for a home value. Maybe you can have some kind of other incentive report or search homes or whatever it may be. It could just be branding. It could take them to the website. It could take you to the landing page, like you said, where they fill in their home address and they get their home value. Boom, that gets you an address right as soon as they fill that in. And then they can view their address or their home value by putting an email or contact information or something. But on top of that, you can also post or advertise your open house. You can just do branding ads with your face. If you do branding ads with just your face and logo, and if you get creative, just in your zip codes and neighborhoods, when you're around the area, people are going to, and if you have your magnet on your car, you know what I mean, and it kind of matches, people will literally see like, hey, there goes that agent again. Yeah. There goes that agent again, and you really would be known in the community as you have a brand without buying an expensive billboard.
Right. There's so many very, very expensive ways that you could do that. Shopping carts and billboards and things like that. But It's just the same. It's that top of mind awareness, right? But a lot cheaper.
Way cheaper. So you have that, open houses, what do I say? Oh, a market update if you want to just show, what houses sold in the neighborhood, things like that. And a ton of other different ways. But the other thing too, and this is where you start kind of creating a strategy and you get even more effective, is it doesn't end there. Because once they click on your ad and they go to your landing page or your website, you could then pixel them or set up. And what is pixel? We're actually going to cover that in depth next episode. We're going to get into pixeling and what is pixeling. But a pixel essentially allows you to market to them again, called retargeting or remarketing.
Yes.
Then you could set up retargeting ads or remarketing ads through Facebook, meaning anyone who's visited your landing page or your website, you could then show different ads to them with your shiny smiling face or whatever it is you want to show them, maybe another offer or get your home value, whatever the case may be, on Facebook and Google. You could set up on Google AdWords, I don't know, you could be on all the top sites, you name it, CNN, YouTube, everything. Your face with your shiny smile and your bright eyes would be sitting there looking at them with your logo and branding, whatever you want to have, and you'll be everywhere, and all from this. Maybe by the time they click, you might pay $1 or 80 cents or 70 cents.
And don't they say that? It's a crazy 2% of people who actually visit somewhere are going to convert the first time. So isn't that extremely helpful to be able to be retargeted?
Yeah. So you mean if you're the first one they contact,
or just the first time they've ever gone to to see either your page or your website? Only 2% usually will actually.
Oh right, yes,
out,
yeah, exactly.
Retargeting.
Right, because 98% of the people who see your ad and don't click, or the people who even go to your page, don't take any action whatsoever. You're right. Yeah, they don't take any action. So you essentially get that second chance. Mm-hmm. But see, when they clicked on it, a large portion of those clicks mean they were kind of interested. Kind of interested. They click on it and they're like, I don't know if I want to give information right now. So, or maybe they just look around. So maybe they search some homes or something, but they don't necessarily fill out a form. So then they leave, but then you could target them, and if they did search homes, you can actually target specifically people who searched homes if you wanted to. It gets really specific.
We'll get into that in a
that's a whole other thing. But anyway, so it really expands across the whole network of how you're able to do that. And for about the same price, or cheaper actually, than an impression on your postcard. Because now I saw them on Facebook, they clicked on it, now they actually visited my website, they saw me, and now they're seeing me all over the place, which still costs me a little bit of money, but still we're talking about cents per view. If we're talking about impressions, which is what these postcards are.
And it's following them rather than trying to get in front of where they are. You're just hoping they're showing up at the shopping, mall to actually see that. Whereas when you're remarketing, it's following them. It's in front of them, so you don't have to,
Right, where they go. Because sometimes with those ads, you're guessing. Oh, I hope someone's driving down the street to see my billboard or sees this bench or whatever on Facebook or on Google Ads. Those ads are going to appear on sites they visit, on videos they watch, on
it's putting
Facebook.
You in front of your clients.
Right, exactly. So anyway, there's just so much. I get so excited about it because it's so crazy thinking about the options and all the opportunity available. And now they're basically in a position where they can't forget you. And now if you think about it, if you took that $300 that you're spending on postcards and just, I understand people don't want to just cold turkey, cut it all over.
Gotta wean them off.
Yeah, maybe exactly. Maybe take $100 of that $300 and put it into Facebook.
Test it. See where your ROI is really, at, because you can't know if you keep trying the same thing over and over again and you're getting the same results. That's insanity. Literally, look in the dictionary.
It is, and it's insane to spend your money and waste your money that way, obviously. So, all right. Well, I think that's all we kind of have time for today.
Yes.
But I'm really excited about this, and I know a lot of you are kind of like, oh my God, I want to learn more about this. So we will continue this conversation live later this week. Join us on Facebook, where you can actually go like our page and subscribe to our live video, so you'll be notified as soon as we hit it live, or on Periscope. If you haven't used Periscope already, you should check it out. Download Periscope, the app, and look for LinkU Realty and follow us. You'll get a little notification every time we go live with these updates and this news, and you can interact with us. You can ask questions, and it's a lot more interactive than you just, I'm guessing what you're saying right now. I can't hear a word you're saying. So with you're on Periscope or Facebook Live, you can actually speak to us.
You can talk to this guy.
You can talk. I know. I might be a little too much to handle. But it's super fun, and I hope you can join us. I believe that's it. So, also, if you do miss us live, no problem. Subscribe to LinkU.tv, and we'll send you an email with a link to the video. Because sometimes people, they're busy, they miss it.
Your realtors,
Yeah, they want to see it, they just missed it. So subscribe, LinkU.tv, that's the website, LinkU.tv. Subscribe there, you get email updates. Every time we do go live, I'll send you a copy of those videos. And that is all. So thank you again for tuning in to LinkU TV, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Did you like this video and find it helpful for you and your business? If so, then subscribe and get all our videos weekly at LinkU.tv for more awesome insights, breakthrough strategies, and some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage to help you with your business and your online marketing strategies. Just go to LinkU.tv and click to subscribe.